Canada, let's recap the winter that was or wasn't, depending on where you lived across this country. Now, December featured record-breaking warmth. What a start to the winter season. If you see your community listed here, it was the warmest December on record. In fact, the entire country had above normal temperatures. Look at that Calgary daytime high average of 6 degrees Celsius. And it was so mild, we had significant atmospheric rivers and rainfall events across Quebec that brought extreme flooding and monthly rainfall records in and around Quebec City, Montreal, 50 millimeters in a single day. And of course, that led up to the widespread green Christmas. The first time on record, this amount of Canada saw a green Christmas on the morning of December 25th. But couple weeks in January turned the page on winter. Below average temperatures featured in Edmonton and Calgary and across northern Canada as well. A lot of that has to do with a 7-day period of temperatures about 20 to 25 degrees below normal that stressed the Alberta power grid to its brink and brought Edmonton 5 consecutive days below the minus 40-degree mark. That Arctic air made its way like a freight train to the coast of British Columbia, bringing one of the snowiest January days on record and wind chills into the minus 20s for Metro Vancouver. Just a couple weeks later, we had all-time warmth for the month of January. One of the warmest temperatures in Canadian history for that month, 21.1 across southwestern Saskatchewan, but it continued to be warm across eastern Ontario, and we'll get to February, where that warmth continued to spiral out of control, especially Ontario and Quebec. And once again, most of Canada dealing with above normal temperatures here, with the exception of a couple pockets across the Yukon and British Columbia. And these are the temperatures you really have to see to believe. 15.7 degrees Celsius, February 28th for the Ottawa region. That is the warmest temperature on record. Windsor won up that with a 23 degrees Celsius reading, making it the warmest February day. In Atlantic Canada, winter finally decided to show up with snowpack records in Halifax and Sydney, and our seasonal snowfall totals across the country. Western Canada overachieved, but it was a dud looking at the city of Toronto, just 45 centimeters of snowfall for the entire winter season.